Don't you think there's enough bullshit in the world than whatever you're doing right now? Okay, you got a problem. You're mental.
I've asked him to leave my lobby, and he told me to shut up. He's not leaving.
You left out some details.
Yes, he is.
Alright guys, this is one of the most painfully slow post offices I've ever been to. There were a couple of ladies here that were here before me, and they were there for, I'm guessing, at least 45 minutes trying to mail 3 boxes.
I'm hearing impaired, so all of this activity out here is really hard for me. I can't understand. Hello. Anybody ready? All over here. 2 of us.
I think there's a second slot open, man. I think they're together, aren't they? Oh, no, they're not. Sorry.
Are you recording?
Yep.
You can't record in here?
Are you sure?
Positive.
You're absolutely positive.
100%.
Really?
Really?
These are
So what do we do now?
these are all phones.
No.
So the labels were provided to me. I don't know if we need something else on there because they have, I don't know if the batteries need to be labeled. But they're all old iPhones that we're mailing back to the carrier. They gave us this. You're fine? Okay.
I finished.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I finished. Yeah.
Oh, I have no idea. Don't wait on him, he's recording.
All right, he'll wait on me then.
No.
He will. Yeah, he will.
Next in line.
You can go ahead.
Hey, take out a few seconds. We have a total of 8,006. Thank you, Carol.
Thanks.
Thank you. Merry Happy New Year.
I cannot live in this box. That's very good. I cannot live over there too. I got 3 over there.
Will you record, sir?
Huh?
You need some help?
Yep. I need a stamp. Just one stamp.
You recording in the government building?
Yep.
Who's the address?
Rather than sell the stamp.
Let me see, I'll let you know. No, the one. You say no, but you say yes.
Hello. Are you the postmaster? Awesome. I've had 2 employees tell me I couldn't video record in here. I said I've had 2 employees tell me that I couldn't video record in here. Hold on. All I want to do is buy a stamp. Are you going to sell me that stamp?
Are you recording while you purchase it?
Absolutely.
You can't do that.
Okay. Do you have a moment? Can you come out here for a second? All right. Before I even walked in there, I walked over here. And right there says photographs for news purposes may be taken in entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, hallways, and auditoriums. That's a lobby.
But this is not for news purposes.
How do you know that?
Because you didn't clear it through us. You didn't call me. I don't have a heads up. I didn't clear it through our media people downtown. I didn't clear it through our postmaster downtown.
Okay.
For them to come in here and interview me or someone else, I have to clear it. I can't give out an interview.
Yeah, oh, I'm not asking for an interview. I'm just asking you to read your own postal regulations that state specifically what I'm doing is legal and allowed.
But it's not unless it was cleared through our publications, through our publicists.
What's your publicist's name?
I forgot her name right now. I think she's new, but our postmaster is Russ Tubino.
How do you spell that?
I have to look it up.
It's difficult to understand. If it were like a Smith, I wouldn't. Tubino. Okay, Russ? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Russell.
So, do you think Russell is familiar with Poster 7?
I am very sure he's familiar with it, and he would get in my butt if I was allowing someone here to record.
But the regulations on the wall state specifically that I am allowed.
But it says, what news outlet are you with?
I am a journalist.
What news outlet are you with?
Myself.
So this a podcast?
Well, something similar to that. I'm definitely a journalist, though.
With who?
Myself.
That's...
I can't be a journalist by myself?
It's unlikely. It's unrealistic. It's not realistic.
Really? This day and age, too.
Yeah, I know.
A lot of news agencies out there.
There's a lot of podcasts going on. You're right.
Yeah. I'm not sure if you're aware of this or not, but journalists like myself are considered legitimate journalists. And I'm also not.
Say you weren't legitimate.
Okay. I'm also not required to notify you before I come, because when I come here and I see a long line, I see 5 stalls open up there. I see 2 employees working those stalls.
We have 3 employees that are willing to qualify. Mm-hmm. One of them is at lunch right now.
Gotcha. But you can understand if I'm trying to catch public employees that aren't doing their jobs properly, it wouldn't make much sense for me to give you a heads up and clear it with you that, hey, you got a guy with a camera coming here that's about ready to catch you doing something you're not supposed to.
And it's also my job to protect my employees. I'm a crap umbrella. Crap on me all day, but not my employees.
Yeah, well, I wasn't. I just wanted to buy a simple stamp. This is the 4th post office I've been to today, and yet this is the only one that has told me stuff like that. So I find that a little odd. And I'll also let you know, this is like the 400th post office I've ever been into. I do this for a living. I am a journalist. I am allowed on here. I don't have to
Do you
give
have
you
any
permission.
journalistic credentials?
I'm not required to give you any credentials.
So we're not required to allow you to film us.
Really?
Yes.
You realize?
Excuse me, guys, is there a restroom around here?
Not in here. We don't have a public one. I am so sorry.
Thank you.
So you're going to refuse to, I just want to make this abundantly clear before I make the phone call. You're not going to sell me a stamp because I'm video recording you guys.
I'm not going to allow you to video record my clerks now.
Why not?
Because we're not allowed to do it. We're not supposed to do that. You can call.
Your poster 7 says clearly right there that I am allowed to do just that. And no offense or anything, but you're just a local postmaster. That sign has been there for quite some time.
Call who you need to call, okay?
Okay. We'll stand in here then. I'll video record all those employees.
Sir, please don't go on.
Oh no, I don't think so. The cops are right across the street.
Please don't go on.
No, screw you.
Please not go on.
No.
Please, sir, not go on.
How about please abide by your own rules and regulations?
I'm asking you.
No.
I'm asking you to leave the premises.
Nope.
Right now you're trespassing.
Nope.
We're not servicing you. Please leave.
Nope. You need to abide by your own rules and regulations. I just showed them to you. I just showed you your own rules and regulations and you refuse to abide by them. Shut up.
Shut up.
I've heard enough.
Sir, please leave my office.
Yeah.
I'll call the police.
I mean, honestly, there are better things for you to be doing right now.
What's your name?
Don't worry about my name.
Oh, whatever.
I mean, are you seriously like gonna do this? Don't you think there's enough bullshit in the world than whatever you're doing right now? Okay, you got a problem. You're mental.
I'm sorry.
Says the lady that interjects herself into something she has nothing to do
You're
with.
acting like a lunatic.
I'm
In a
sorry.
post office. In a post office. You're acting like a complete idiot. And you laugh like one too.
Hello? Yes. My name is Miller. And in Creve for a postal facility, I have a person here that refuses to leave my lobby. He's filming right now and he won't leave.
Wow, you need it.
And he told me to shut up.
Hi.
This is a guy. He's a white guy. He's wearing an Under Armour, a gray Under Armour hat and a black jacket, blue jeans. He's still here filming now. I've asked him to leave my lobby and he told me to shut up. He's not leaving.
You left out some details.
Yes, he is. And I asked him not to do it, and he's continuing. Okay.
First Amendment audit? Yeah, they failed miserably.
Let's do that.
Yeah, it is.
He's in our lobby right now. Yes. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. None that I can see. Okay.
So what'd they tell you? Got an officer on the way? Shouldn't take them too long. They're only like 200 feet away. So you realize you're defying your own postal regulations by telling me that, right? Even though you just sat there and read them. Seems a little odd. You make up your own rules. You know, that poster 7's been on the wall for at least a decade. There we go. Here he comes. Hello.
He says he's with the media. I asked him, he says he don't have to give it. I said, well, we're gonna have to, before you can come and interview me, I have to run this through my Postmaster, which is downtown, and our publicist, which is downtown. He has the permission. I can't give an interview, but he's still here filming. I asked him to leave. He told me to shut up. This is my first minute, right? He pointed something up here, and he proceeded to, and I said, please, sir, don't go in my lobby. Shut up. I'm going in. And he proceeded to go in. I never touched him. I walked over toward him. Okay, then he got into a verbal altercation with a young lady, a customer that was here, using profanity. And then he said, I said, I'm calling the police. He said, well, okay, well, my clerks are not looking to interview me or to film one of our clerks. Okay, you can't film me. We have mail, maybe you mail something, your address, first grade. He can't film that stuff. And that's what's back there. So I asked him, he wanted to purchase a stamp. I said, but he can't film us selling him a stamp. He can't film what's back there in our lot.
Was he filming stuff?
Yes, he was.
Was he not a place for the public to go?
No, the public cannot go to the back. They can see back there, but they cannot go back there. No, but I asked him to leave my lobby. Okay, well, right now, he's trespassing. We asked him to leave, and he won't leave.
May I say something? Yeah. If you really want me trespass, you ought to call the postal inspector. This is a city police officer. We're on federal property. You were standing right next to the sign that states specifically what I'm doing is legal and allowed. You read it, ignored it, and made up your own rules.
What's your first name, sir?
I'd rather not give it at this point. What's your name?
Sergeant Exlin.
Exlin? That's an awesome name. What's your badge number?
768.
Okay.
I'm Officer Number Adney, 1021.
Awesome.
Officer Stark, 1201.
Outstanding. Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks for your patience.
All right. Are we good, Sergeant?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll just stand in that lobby again, and they could have had me out of here, man, in under 30 seconds. I just walk up and ask for a stamp. First thing I actually do is walk in. Come here real quick. I'm sure you're aware of it after what little I just heard, but he read this and then completely ignored it and made up his own rules. When I told him to shut up, and I did tell him to shut up. At that point, he had told me 2 lies. He had told me I was trespassing, I needed to leave. He then instigated that woman to start on me, and she had to get in her 2 cents. I've been doing this for over, about 2 years now. I'm pretty polite and professional and direct, okay? That guy's out of line. That's like the 10th postmaster I found that doesn't know his own rules and regulations, and at that, he read it. And then in one ear, out the other. I can tell you bumped into an auditor or 2 before. You guys have been trained on it, right? Let me guess, the U.S. Attorney General's office sent you guys a letter about 2 years ago.
No, I wouldn't call him a letter, but I mean, I understand what you're able to do.
Awesome.
I'm going to go kind of give him some feedback.
Awesome. There's the postmaster.
Next in line.
Hello.
Hello.
I just need 1 stamp.
1 stamp, 1
Yes,
book
ma'am.
of stamp, or
Just 1 single stamp.
Not yet.
That's a new one.
So the 2 boxes together is this one? 300.
You brought 3 bucks,
Yeah,
right?
the 2 boxes there is.
And you brought 3 bucks,
Yeah.
right? This last one.
Now come on.
Like to buy some stamps or any shipping supplies other than the
No.
stamps, sir?
This will work.
Do you have a change for?
Actually not, this is right now. Close.
Okay.
Back in the mayor. So this one, zero value, right?
Yes.
Say, answer.
You need me to sign for that? Thank you very much. All right.
Happy New Year.
All right. Thank you. You too. How's it going, guys? I never asked that guy for an interview, so he made up several things when he told you. I let him say his piece. I'm guessing you guys have encountered an auditor before. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay.
So,
Somebody from around the area, or?
it's been a while.
Oh, been about a year, hasn't it?
I'm not sure how long.
Well, I'm going over to your PD next, so I suspect you're going to pass my little audit. Yeah. No, thank you for, hopefully you told them the truth. I don't know what you told them back there, probably something that you probably wouldn't want to say on camera, but I appreciate you guys knowing what's up and knowing what's going on and not threatening me and everything else. And
thanks for your patience with it.
yeah, it took, I'm at 37 minutes to buy a single stamp. This is the 4th post office I've been to today. The rest of them was under 60 seconds. So hopefully you understand I'm not the guy that came here about a year ago. So I can bring him back if you want. He's from Texas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, anything else?
No.
No? I'm guessing it'll be a waste of my time to go over to your city hall, or is your city employees all know?
We all kind of,
Kind of know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet. You know, you guys don't have any unlawful signs around your city hall, do you? I've got a knack for finding those suckers.
You know, you would probably know more about those signs and what's unlawful as far as signage than I would. So.
Yeah, I'm willing to step that invisible line on occasion. Here, since you asked my name, you didn't give me grief. I'm sure you'll find out who I am once you find this.
Much appreciated.
Yep. I'm a YouTuber.
All right, sir. Yeah, we don't have anything else.
No, I wouldn't think so. It's the First Amendment, you know, it's the free press. And the fact that the Poster 7, by the way, those rules and regulations, those specific ones have been up on that wall for 13 years, you know, and this guy's probably worked here longer than 13 years. And you can see why we go around and test. You know, I'm really not that provocatory. I mean, I could be, you know.
No, I understand.
Oh. Army. Where'd you go? Basic.
Fort Leonard.
Oh. You should have gone to Benning. It's lovely. The barracks are built during World War II, you know. You get to take orders from drill sergeants that are gangbangers in their off time. And yeah. Welcome to Benning. Well, I hope you like sand in your pockets, ears, mouth, everywhere else. But yeah. How long?
How long have I been in?
Mm-hmm. You're still in your guard, obviously.
I'm trained in Fort Leonard, I'm an officer. I'm a lieutenant.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
So, I never went to basic. I've been to courses.
Oh, that's going to hurt you bad. You're going to bump into guys with stripes that aren't going to like that. But
most of my training's been at Leonard Wood.
Has it? What's your MOS?
I'm medical services.
Sweet.
So I spent some time in San Antonio as well.
Cool, cool. I went, my MOS when I entered was 11 X-ray. And I forget what the MOS, I got what was called a chump contract. Okay, I signed up for the Army for 5 years because I wanted to be a hero, and that was one of the biggest mistakes in my life. I feel bad for anybody else that goes in and has to deal with the Army's paperwork process. It took a congressman to get me out of the Army. That's how bad it was. So I basically had to sit down there and tell my company commander that I'm not taking any more orders, you can send me to prison. And my congressman saw it my way, got me out. They tried to cheat $13,000 out of my sign-on bonus. I'm a good soldier. I was a good soldier. I went to a military school instead of a high school. Sorry to talk about myself. But, you know, when you go to graduate second cadet out of 600 cadets and then they tell you you got failure to adapt to the military lifestyle, discharge from the military, it's kind of fucking laughable. You know, I didn't go to a high school. I went to a military school. I knew what the lifestyle was about, and I joined in war. So, F the U.S. Army. That's the way I feel. At least the people that were signing my paperwork. You guys ex-military at all? No? None? Smart move. You get paid more here. Well, not in Missouri, actually. Over in Illinois, you get double the pay. You know that? The cop that planted meth on me gets paid $140 grand a year. You can watch that on that Citizen Standpoint News website. Check it out. See dirty cops get caught.
Well, thank you for being patient with us. We're going to go back in service.
Yep.
And,
cool.
Have a good day.
I'll follow you out.
All right.
Were you trying to shoo me out?
No,
okay.
You don't have to.
It's good to hear that.